Hello and welcome to the Roan Solutions podcast. In this episode, Lisa McHale asks Craig Robbenheimer of Roan Solutions to discuss cloud computing for small and medium-sized businesses. For more information, you can contact Roan Solutions at area code 617-517-6444, or you can find us on the web at www.roansolutions.com. That's R-O-A-N Solutions, roansolutions.com.
First question that I have for you is why is there so much buzz about the cloud?
So the cloud it's come very quickly. It's one of those technologies that's sprung up, I think, quicker than a lot of them. We've seen the proliferation of the internet, and that's been, a pretty quick adoption. But the cloud is, within the past couple of years, there's just been a lot of buzz and hype about the opportunity to I think for the most part, improve business productivity and reduce costs. I think is a big motivator for businesses, and a lot of people are looking at the cloud to use and leverage what they currently have and see if there's opportunity. A lot of small businesses are looking for business opportunities and cost savings or parts of their infrastructure into the cloud.
Okay, so two key things that I think a lot of business owners and people will be interested in is how does the cloud take advantage of the current business infrastructure, and how does it reduce costs?
The current infrastructure, you're talking about on-premise infrastructure?
Why why there is so much buzz about the cloud is the speed in which it has gained momentum. And the reason that it has gained momentum really is twofold. One, how it takes the existing business model and or infrastructure and reduces costs. I think those are two big things where, most people who own or operate or even work in a business would be interested in how they could improve their effectiveness and reduce costs at the same time. How does the cloud do that?
I think with obviously 2008 with the economy has made everybody look at their bottom line, and IT is one of those spends that I think a lot of business owners, for want of a better word, they either love or they hate the technology, and I think nobody can do without it. But from a business perspective, there is, it's one of those line items that can be. It doesn't give you immediate, instant sort of. It's not a product. It's more of a solution. So you don't get that instant gratification. And a lot of people are looking at, especially as I say now with the 2008 and the economy and what's happened. Everybody's looking to save and look at reducing their overheads. So from a small business perspective, a lot of people have infrastructure, and depending on how long they've had or paid for that infrastructure, that previously they would have paid for it as a capital expense, and I think a lot of people are looking to leverage that expense over, maybe 3 years, it may be up to 5 years. But once that 5 years approaches, you've basically used that capital expenditure, and you now need to refresh your infrastructure. And I'd be very surprised if a good portion of small businesses are not looking to see how they can leverage their current infrastructure and turn it not into another capital expense, but to turn it into more of an operational expense where it's a monthly pay-as-you-go service. And a lot of IT companies like ourselves are taking advantage of that and looking to provide true fixed cost IT it allows us to really provide the true cost to customers, so that it's all coming through a single monthly bill, and it makes it easier for the companies and ultimately predictable and less expensive.
So what I'm hearing from you is the cloud is part of a small business solution. It allows a fixed cost on an operational side as opposed to a capital expenditure that can be spread out and depleted by the time you've actually exhausted it out of your books. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Great. So thanks again to Craig Robbenheimer from Roan Solutions Incorporated. Again, in Boston, the number that you can be reached at, Craig, is 617-517-6444. 6444. Again, that's 617-517-6444. Thanks again, Craig, for your time and some preliminary information about the cloud.
Thank you very much, Lisa, and feel free to call us if you have any questions about the cloud.